Hello everyone. Tomorrow I will be attending Flag City Fall 2019. The day that I'm uploading this is actually day one of the competition, but that has events like 4 blind, 5 blind, 6x6, like stuff I don't do. So I'm only going to be attending on Sunday, which is day two. So I'm going to tell you my mains and goals for those events. We're going to start with 2x2. I use the Volk 2M. This cube is really, really good. Occasionally it slows down a lot after like a lot of solves, but one drop of DNM is enough to get it way faster than I'd ever need, but still like controllable enough, just because this cube is naturally controllable. For average, I want to get sub 4 would be really cool, but at least I want a PR, because I think my PR average is like 458 from my first comp, because I always tend to mess up the last solve of my 2x2 averages. And then for single, I just want to get a sub 3 single, because the last time I was at Flag City Spring, I got a 301, which very well could have been sub 3, because the last layer was just that, and I didn't recognize it for like 0.5 seconds, and it could have been like a 2.6, but it's whatever. It's 2x2. So for 3x3, there are two cubes that I could be using. I could be using the WRM. This cube has been really reliable and really good for me for a long time. I perform really well in competition with it, but the feel is kind of starting to get like bland to me, and it's starting to slow down because I've used it so much. So the alternative is the Angstrom Volk M, which I just recently got. I don't know how it will perform for me in comp. It feels like stable and similar to the WRM in that regard, so I think I'm going to be fine with it in competition. If I'm not feeling it the day of, I'll just use the WR. But for single, I would like to get just a PR single, like sub 11 would be cool. A sub 10 would be awesome, but sub 11 is the main goal. And then for average, I just want to make a second round, which is apparently really hard because like every good cuber from the East Coast is going to be there. You need like a 12.5 average, and my PR is like a 13.2. But I think I can get like a mid to high 12 average, and that's probably the goal, is just sub 13. Moving on to 4x4. I use the Alsu GTS2M. Fantastic cube. Some people might say that the Volk 4 is better than this. I've tried the Volk 4. It's really not that great. For 4x4, for single, I'd love to get a sub 1 single. But if I don't, I won't be too mad as long as I get relatively close. And then for average, I want to get like pretty much what I average at home. So like a 105, 106, maybe a bit faster than that on a good day. For 5x5, I use the Volk 5M. This is the best 5x5 I've ever tried in my life. It's so smooth and it's so fast, especially on the outer layers. The 3x3 stage on this thing is ridiculous. For 5x5, I want to, for single, just be sub cutoff, because I used to average like 210, but I haven't practiced in a while, and the cutoff is 215. So I'd like to just make cutoff the single, and then after that, I really don't care too much about the average. For Pira, I use the X-Man Bell. I'm thinking about asking to use someone's Mr. M, because apparently it's really good, but I haven't tried it. I'll probably stick with this. For single, if I can just get something really lucky and get a good-looking single for my rankings, that would be cool. For average, just like sub like 7.5. I don't really care about Pira that much, though. And then for square one, I have two Yushin Little Magics. This one is kind of starting to die on me because it's really well broken in. And then this one is the new one, and I'm leaning toward using it just because it's like, first off, I like the black on top more, and second, it's not dying on me, and I set it up really well with like silk DNM, and then I loosened it like just enough so that it's not unstable, but it's still really fast. And then I was gonna originally use my Volt, but this thing is starting to slow down like a lot because I've solved on it a ton. But for square one, I want to just get like, I don't know, like a couple sub 30 singles. For average, I really don't care. I don't practice a ton of Squan, but this cube is just really fun to turn, so I figured I should just compete in Squan. But yeah, that is my mains and goals for Flag City Fall 2019, excuse me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.